Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be playing around with a bunch of products that I've received from Boxycharm. So Boxycharm is a monthly subscription. I'm sure you guys are all well aware of it. And it's $21 a month and you get 5 full-size products. And I used to be just in the beginning, everything. This video is not sponsored. I signed up for Boxycharm, so I received their monthly boxes, and I just haven't had a chance to really film doing anything with their products in a while. So I figured I would just, sit down, have a get ready with me, and include a bunch of products that I received from Boxycharm that I've played around with and that I think are pretty cool and definitely worth your money. So let's just get into this video. Stick around if you guys are interested. So I actually love Boxycharm so much that I've signed up for it, and then I've also signed my sister up for it who lives with me, and we kind of like to see what each one of us ends up with each month, and we kind of like swap and do stuff like that. Anyway. Alright, so let's start off with eyes. My base is already done because usually they don't really send, I've never really received anything that had foundation or concealer or anything like that. I believe they did send out a concealer palette at one time, and I put that in a giveaway and I gave it away, but they don't usually send out like complexion products. They'll do, so there's this that came in one of my recent boxes. This is the Dr. Brand Pores No More Vacuum Cleaner. So this is a pore purifying mask. So they'll send out masks and skincare like this, and usually it's pretty wicked expensive skincare. Like Dr. Brand is pretty pricey, to be honest. It's got some pretty good stuff though. But let's start with, I received this step-by-step by the Vintage Cosmetics, these 3 brushes. And this is what's in there. These are these 3 eyeshadow brushes, and it says step 1 for the money, step 2 for the shadow, and step 3, go girl go. These are really cute. These are 3 brushes. I've never tried them before, so we'll use these. So I have 2 palettes that I could use today that I haven't dipped into. One is the My Little Pony by Colourpop, and this is by Pure and Boxycharm. And this is this palette. Look at how pretty that is. Let me pull out My Little Pony. Come to think of it, I think they're both kind of similar. I was never a person who was into My Little Pony. It just wasn't really my like era, I guess. But this is the My Little Pony in Colourpop, and this is the Pure palette. Both really, really pretty. Wow. I have other products in here from Pure, so let's go with the Colourpop palette today. All right, so we're gonna put this aside and let's dip into the My Little Pony. So I'm gonna take this the largest brush out of the 3. Let me zoom you guys in just a little bit. Okay, so I'm just taking that white shade, this white shade right here in the palette, and I'm just prepping my eyes, putting down a base shade all over. Okay, and next we're going to use the same brush. We're going to dip into this orangey shade, salmon shade, and we're going to, oh, that's pretty pigmented. Okay, so this brush is a little limited. I never understood this shape of brush, to be honest. Like, I never understood this. Why do they include brushes that are this shape? I will tell you what you need. You don't need something that shape. You need something like this. You need a fluffy brush, something like this, or I'm trying to look for it. I have one. It's a Morphe brush. Don't kill me. Oh, here it is. This one. This is a brush that everybody needs in a brush set, okay? This is great for the lower lash line, or for like lining with shadow. This is great for packing on color, but other than that, what the heck is this? Why do we need an angled brush? I don't understand, okay? We need a buffing brush like this. Fluffy brush like this. Get with the program, people. See? Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And this, by the way, this was from Boxycharm also. This is by Moda Pro. This is a crease brush. Yes, that it is. Love it. Love it. Look at that. Oh, this is one of my favorite brushes of all time. All right, sucks because I keep wanting to look at my palette for the mirror, but there's no mirror there. Then I'm going to dip into this shade here. And they do have the shades on the back, but I always read them backwards, and I never know which way is the right way to read them, so I just don't read them. But, I mean, like, I'm trying to see if there's one that is really, really, like, clearly decipherable, and that would be it, but, like, you know, like a color that really means what it is, but there's nothing in here. Like, minty is right here in the middle, but I would think that, like, this is minty down here, but it's not. And, like Applejack right here. I would think this would be Applejack, but it's not. So I have no idea, people. Blossom, which is up here, I would think that would be this one, but again, it's not. So unless it is and they just have the shades on the back like all scrambled, I have no idea. But if you know the right way to read a palette, like just let me know, because I must be like drawing the short straw here because I have no idea. But these are very, very pigmented and I really, really like them. I mean, Colourpop shadows are really nice. Their pressed formula is very, very, very nice. Very blendable, easy to work with. I mean, you have the sickest shade range ever. You have everything you'll ever need. The only thing that this palette doesn't have is like a deep, deep matte shade. Like this has a shimmer in it, and this is shimmery. So like, WTF, man. All right, so I'm gonna dip into this one right here with a more tapered crease brush. Oh my gosh, look. See that? You can't see that. Anyway, look. See it? No? Am I just showing you guys nothing? Okay, never mind. Okay, so I just took that and I fluffed it in the crease, and man, oh man. Okay, so let's do that again on this side. Look at how pigmented this is. Look at that. The shade just like goes on for days, man. I'm like barely dipping in. Yeah, and this palette is probably like $18. Like, which is why like the Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes like really kill me. I really want one, but there's nothing, I can't justify that yet in my life. Nope, I cannot. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. I'm going to dip into this like teal shade right here at the end. I'm not even showing you guys. At the end, there's like this glittery teal shade. I'm just going to flip that. Ooh. Outer corner. Fallout. I can clean that up. Fallout alert. That is so pretty. I don't even know what kind of look I'm creating, but obviously it's a colorful one. So has anybody gone to see the Avengers movie yet? I'm going tonight at like 11:30 at night. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was thinking this is opening weekend and I really want to see it, so. I wanted good seats too, and the 11:30 had my favorite seats available, which is why that's what I did. All right, so we got this blue going on. We're going to grab this brush again and kind of just finesse it all together. All right, so now it's either this like golden bronze or this down here, which is a really, really, let's see what these look like. Let's see this. Whoa. That is nice. All right, let's see this. This is glitterier. It has like a reflect to it. Very nice though also. This one. That's pretty. Okay, that's so far so good. Pretty. Let's go this. Wait, let's try this one right here. This is madder than I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be like, it's like just pearlescent. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Focus. This one, right? And then this one in the inner corner, right? That's what we're gonna do, people. That is what we're gonna do. That is what we're going to do. All right, but first, I want to deepen this up just a tad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a smaller brush. Why did my voice go like that? We're going to grab a smaller, like a denser, no, these are one of those brushes that I hate. Denser brush right here, and we're going to spritz it, and we're going to dip into that dark teal turquoisey shade. We're going to pack it in there. We're going to, oh yes, and that up. Yes, we are. Raise your hand in the comment section below if shadows, eyeshadow palettes are your favorite makeup item. Right? Right. There's just so much color and oh, look at that. So satisfying when the colors show up, aren't they? All right, so I'm going to take this blush right here and I'm going to spritz it. I'm going to dip it into that silver shade. Really pack it on there, so I'm just like pressing it in, just packing it on that brush, and we're gonna go in. Ready? Wow. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, people. Oh my gosh. Spritz it again. Go back in there. And just pack that on. Oh, love it. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. See, this palette alone, I believe, was like $18. And so that pretty much pays for your entire box. You end up with, it's always a value of over $100, always. Usually it's closer to 200, to be honest, but oh my god, it's pretty. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my brush over and I'm going to spritz it and I'm going to dip into that teal shade and kind of go over it right here. Just back and forth, flip it back and forth just to kind of, you know, blend everything in. Oh, so pretty. All right, so I'm going to grab this brush right here and just kind of run it along a crease, keeping it like tilted upward so I'm not like grabbing underneath, just up like this, just buffing that into the crease. How you doing? What do you think? Looks pretty, huh? So pretty. So I'm also going to just, I'm going to grab this brush right here, and this shade, it's like a pearly shade. I'm just going to run that along my brow bone. Gives it a little sheen. Pretty, huh? All right, so we're just gonna put that down, and I need to wipe away this fallout. But in order to do that, I need a wipe. Hello. All right. So we'll get back to the palette in a bit. I'm going to just put on some concealer and just kind of buff that out just a little bit underneath the eyes. Just a little bit. And then we'll set that. This is not from my Boxycharm box. That is a Colourpop concealer. And this is an e.l.f. stippling brush. Just to add some coverage and perk up The under eyes. All right, and let's set that with a little bit of Maybelline Fit Me powder. This brush right here from Crown. This was in my Boxycharm. One of them, I can't remember which one it was. Oh my gosh. I've had Boxycharm for, I want to say, almost 2 years, I believe. Yeah, I really like it. Alright, so I'm just dipping into my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 10, Fair Light, and I'm just setting my under eyes, and then we'll continue. So continuing on with the things that I have from my Boxycharms is this by Pure, and this is a Bronze and Brighten palette, and this is what she looks like. Bronzer, highlighter, and blush. Bronzer, blush, highlighter. And today I'm just going to be using this palette for the bronzer. And these are very creamy. Yeah, they all have a nice little sheen to them, which is nice for the summertime. So what kind of brush do I want to use for that? Oh, I know. Okay. I'm going to take this brush that I have from Elf. I believe this is an Elf brush, and it's like a tapered brush, and I'm going to dip into the bronzer and I'm going to bronze up the face. Look at that. Look at that. So this could almost be like, honestly, like a bronzer blush in one, because it is a warm toned blush. It's a warm toned bronzer, so it could almost be like a bronzer blush and highlight. Like this is a one-step thing because it's got a little shimmer in it. So if you like focus it down here and then kind of lift it just a little bit like this, it kind of lifts the shimmer upwards, and there you go. One-stop shop. And you're all dogs up. Okay, and this is like a cross between a cream and a powder. So I would work, start off light and build, because it's very pigmented, as you can see. All right. So I think we're good on that. This is what I had my finishing powder on. I'm just kind of just blending everything in, so anything looks like muddy or anything. See, that's where we're at. Next, from Boxycharm, we have these blushes from Pretty Vulgar, and I've never tried anything from Pretty Vulgar. This next month's box actually supposed to have something in it from Pretty Vulgar, and so we have these two. This looks like it's going. This is in the shade Make Them Blush 18, Hush Blush, and I think this will be my like everyday gorgeous, pretty neutral. Look at that. Look at that. Very pretty terracotta shade that I'm going to love. But since we have fuchsia on the eyes, we're going to have fuchsia on the cheeks today. All right, I'm going to take my blush brush by Sigma. This is the F10 powder blush brush. And let's see. Look, it's empty. It's clean. Beautifully clean brush. And ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, okay. I'm scared. Ooh, pretty. Oh, looking at this, I thought, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so pink. No. I love this. Okay, very nice. It's buildable, definitely, as you can tell. Look at that. Oh, but it doesn't come off like, so this is very pretty. It doesn't come off like crazy pigment, which is great, because that's what I was afraid of. Like looking at this, you're like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be like a bright fuchsia. I'm gonna have like bright fuchsia balls on my cheeks, but no. I love this. Very pretty. All right, let's change lanes a little bit and head into this. This is by the Brow Gal, the Instant Brow Hair #2 Tinted Brow Gel with Microfibers. I've never tried anything with microfibers, and this is in the shade Brown Hair #2. We're gonna unwrap her. Oh, it's interesting. It's just like a tiny little brow spoolie. So I don't have anything on my brows. It's a tiny little brow spoolie, and ooh. This is so weird because it's so tiny. And turn it sideways to make some little strokes. Ooh, it feels kind of wet, kind of cold. I like that. Seems easy enough, man. And I mean, if their name is the Brow Gal, kind of hope that they know their shit. Ooh. So it gave me very fluffy brows, which I'm not really mad about. I mean, we'll see. I don't see like any like serious fibers, which is good because that means that they're not gonna like fall all over my face. Again, as I have said in the past, I am not the whiz when it comes to brows. In fact, I would say that I'm not really that good at it. Listen, it's important for people to know their strengths, okay? And their weaknesses. All right, so this is where my face stands right now. What do you guys think? All right, so a few more products, actually. Let's get to some mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes. Is there a pretty way for someone to curl their lashes? Hey. All right. So actually, right before we do that, let's go and dip into My Little Pony. My Little Pony, and let's finish up the under eyes. I'm going to grab this shade right here at the very end. I'm just going to sweep that along the lower lash line. So scratch what I said before about the lash curler. Is there a pretty way to do this? No? No? I don't think so. This brush seems good for the under eye, so I just dipped into this one right here, the fuchsia one. This brush is stiff. I like them. I like them. Alright. I feel like that's all I really want to do on the other eyes. But I'm gonna keep this open for my inner corner highlight. But let's put into the next product. This is the Double Decker Lashes Mascara from Butter London. Look at this baby. It's jumbo. And ooh. Oh, I like this mascara. Ooh. Wow, if this doesn't flake or smear or run, this is going to become one of my favorite mascaras. Oh, it makes me feel like I'm making my lashes so fluffy and full. Oh, and it gets everything from like the base. Look at that. Ah! A difference. And that's one coat. Sure, I went in like multiple times, but it's still one coat. Now we're doing this guy. Oh wow, I do like this mascara. I've never heard, actually no, forget that. I've heard Emily Noel talk about this, I believe. I believe. I've also heard, I think Kathleen Lights, but Kathleen Lights always does like a Boxycharm unboxing, so I'm not sure if it was during her Boxycharm unboxing that I saw this, or if she was just talking about it en general. Hey, Mom, why am I like not able to speak today? So I went ahead and did 2 coats on each eye and then put some on my lower lashes, and man, oh man, am I totally in love with this mascara so far. So far. Oh, feeling myself right now. Alright, so let's do some highlighter. Also from Boxycharm. This is the Tarte Pro Glow Liquid Highlighter in the shade Stunna. And I don't know if this is going to be too dark for my skin, but I'm going to put some on my hand, and I'm going to... Bang, bang, bang. So I'm actually going to use I want to say like I should use a stippling brush. I'm going to use a stippling brush. Pack some on the back of my hand, and I'm going to stipple it on. I'm going to stipple it onto my cheeks. Wowie, wowie, wowie. Bow, 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 bow. And we're glowy. We are glowy. All right. Almost done, you guys. I'm almost going to let you guys go. Almost, but not yet. Next, we need, corner highlights. We need it. We need it in our lives. We need it. All right, so I'm going to spritz my brush, because I don't always do that. And we're going to dip into this, like, frosty silver with blue hollow. It's not hollow. Blue iridescent in it. Oh, yeah. What? What do you think? What are you trying to say? That looks really cool? Because it does. It looks really cool. Alright, I feel like there's a hair somewhere. Alright, I got it. Next, for lips, we have this by Edesse High Definition Liquid Lipstick. This is going to be too dark for my look. Man, that is a jumbo lip thing, if I ever did see one. Ooh, it smells like caramelly. Yeah, that's dark for my look. Pretty shade, though. Pretty shade. And look, done. It went on so easily. But despite the fact that I'm really into that, this is more of like a wintry shade. I need something brighter. So that was a little too dark, so I'm going to dip into something that's not from my Boxycharm, but it is new to me, and it was on my... Found it. So this is by Lancome, and this is the Prismatic Plump Effervescent shade. Look at this. And it's just a lip gloss, and I'm just going to put that on for a nice little sheer shimmer kind of thing. Okay, so this is the finished look. So as you can tell, there's a lot of stuff that you get in your Boxycharm subscription. And there are a lot of great products. This double-decker mascara is incredible. I really am digging these Pretty Vulgar. I love the name Pretty Vulgar, and I really like their packaging. I haven't bought anything from them because I've seen a lot of reviews, and it's really like a hit or miss. So it's really nice to get things like this in your Boxycharm so you can try them out, because they're usually not things that you would maybe buy for yourself on your own. But look at these packaging. They're so pretty. Like, they're very pretty, just saying. So yeah, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this little chatty get ready with me with Boxycharm products. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of my look today, what you think of these products. If you signed up for Boxycharm, if you plan on signing up, I'm very curious to know what have your experiences been with Boxycharm. I love this icy blue look on top of my eyes. It's giving me very happy feels. All right, so thank you guys so much for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed this video, learned something new. Maybe you're able to replicate this eye look if you like it. If you do replicate it, tag me so I can check it out. Subscribe to my channel before you leave. Hit that little bell if you'd like to be notified every time I post something new, because now YouTube is doing this weird thing where you don't find out unless you... I guess it chooses what it thinks you want to watch, so that's what it shows you, unless you have the notification bell on, because then you're always notified when somebody posts something. So hit that notification bell, subscribe before you leave, check out my other videos, and yeah, check out my other videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.